Hey everybody, this is June. Welcome back to the Let's Play series. Unfortunately, between this episode and last one, if you saw the short video that I posted the other day, our beloved horse Spot died. It's a very dumb death, uh, and honestly hit me a lot harder than I thought it would. I haven't really been able to record much for the past few days, but I'm back, and we'll try and get through this. It's what they would have wanted. Anyway, um, while we're still here in the desert, I mined up a whole bunch of sand and got a stack of sandstone. I'm gonna get a couple more, get the red sand is what I want to get, just so that we have it for building purposes. Um, and then after that, I'm just gonna have to head home. We got what we needed. Our cactus over here, we have a bunch of it for that. And there's not really much else I want to do in this village. I think we'll probably eventually. Oh, that's a Enderman. I think we'll eventually want to set up a portal over there just so that we have quicker access to this area. But that's probably going to be a later date project. For now, we're going to try and get back home, and I want to do some building. That's been something that I had the itch for the past few days. We've done a lot of exploring. We got out pretty far, but it's time to build. But yeah, I'm gonna mine up a couple more. I think maybe a stack of sand and try and get the red sandstone as well. And then yeah, we'll be off. I have all these acacia logs from trading with villagers for like an hour. I kind of want to get rid of them, but also this is just a good amount of wood. So I guess I'll keep it in my inventory for now. All right. I think at this point we're about ready to head out. So we got a long walk ahead of us. We're about 2,000, 3,000 blocks away. If you take into account the Pythagorean theorem. I think like it's like 34,000, right? Or 3,400 or something like that. But yeah, got a long way to walk. We don't have a horse anymore to save our hunger bar, but I think I'll probably grab another horse along the way. Oh, this is a spider spawner, isn't it? Yep. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. This is a neat place then. Huh. I don't know if we'll ever set up anything like mega permanent in this area, but it's nice to know that this is here. I feel like the aquifers in the deserts are a lot more interesting looking. They have like different levels that the water is generating at, and like these cutoff points with like the waterfalls. It's a lot more interesting than most of them, I feel like. It also like you get that stark contrast between the blue and the red and red orange like colors. It's really cool. Boats are gonna be our best friends, I think, because there's gonna be a lot of mobs on the on the shores. This will also let us save on some steak. I feel like there was probably, I don't remember specifically getting to here, but I think there was an ocean along the way that I kind of paddled through most of it. Now that I don't have a risk of our horse getting unattached, it'll probably be a bit easier to get through all of this. Also, wow, this is a much larger Badlands. I guess this is Mesa over here, right? Yeah. This is a lot larger of a desert than I thought it was going to be. That's really neat. That's really good to know. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of source of hardened clay from here as well. Once we end up sending something up here. Maybe this will be something large. Because there's a lot of resources that you kind of want from desert slash mesas. So that'd be good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Ooh. Jungle temple. I was kind of hoping we'd run into one of these at some point. I think there's an armor trim in here that we can get. Otherwise, I don't really know. I don't think there's anything else. There's the lever puzzle. And good old tripwire. I think there's another one here. There is. There we go. Not much here. And we gotta get the other chest in the other room. I would grab... Oh my goodness. I would grab the redstone and... there's a repeater here, but I don't think there's anything like that. Main thing I'm interested here is the puzzle. I've never been able to solve this thing before, but I kind of want to try. First lever doesn't do anything. Second lever doesn't do anything. Third one. That moves a piston. Is that enough for it? Or do I need something more? I think I need something more. That's another piston movement. That one doesn't do anything. That one doesn't do anything. I don't know where it's supposed to open. That's the only thing I'm confused about here. Ow. Ah. I wish I could solve this puzzle. I don't know. I don't know. There's a piston here. Oh! Oh, wait. So something's extending this piston. That... Oh, that brings it down. And then this one brings it over. Yeah! Yeah, because these are both sticky pistons. So you're doing a kind of like a door over here. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, this one's completely... emerald, whatever, iron, whatever. That's full now. I want these pistons. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, because then that brings the other piston down with it. Yeah. So what was happening was that this, there was a sticky piston here that was being powered by this one, the first one. So this one, you powered it to take the block up from up, bring it down, and then you double powered, you powered this one and then unpowered it to then grab anything that was over here and then drag it back. Interesting. Cool. Gotta know the logic behind that now. I get out of here. That's a whole different story. I want this redstone too. Ah, screw it. I've got a little bit more inventory space. 15. That's not that bad, actually. I'm a lot more vulnerable here now that we don't have a horse. Oh, there's an ocean though, I think. Before you could just kind of, I could just kind of like run through everything and not have to worry about it. But it's a lot more of a worry. I ran through so many creepers, like on horseback. It was so, in hindsight, awful decision to do it. I should have at least been like slightly to the side of them so that I don't stop like or get shot by something and like just force explode. Oh. Gotta learn to be a little bit more careful about monsters. Oh, there's horses. I'd love to tame them, but I don't know if we have time. Maybe we can figure something out here. This one also only has 9 hearts. Oh, I'm scared. Yay! Alright, how fast are you? Really slow. How good of a jumper are you? Really bad. Okay, let's try a different one. Oh, here we go. And let's see. A lot faster than the other one. And height-wise, okay. Let's not do that. Ooh, definitely way better. Definitely way better. Okay. I think I'll rock this guy. You had polka dots? Let's call you polka dot. Or polka, actually. It's not that bad either. Ooh, yeah, 4 blocks. Oh, that's good. Okay. We have a transportation method back. Alright, Polka. I'm gonna take better care of you. It's what Spot would have wanted. Check this out. Oh. Boom! Ah. Boom! That is just barely 4 blocks. That's nice though, that's really good. Oh, okay. Gives you more opportunity to get higher height on climbing mountains. I like how well horses deal with powdered snow. That's really nice. Ow. Oh, were we here already? Oh my goodness. That actually wasn't that far. There's a creeper behind us. Oh, wow. You came real close real fast. Okay. Okay, come on. We just gotta get back home. Yes! The beautiful orange glow with the sunset. Oh my gosh, how I've missed this place. Oh, beautiful. All right, Polka. Welcome home. Oh, I have so much inventory to sort. Head upgrade. Oh, that's good. Cactus. Boom. Check this out. So we got a bundle. There's a bundle. In that bundle. Inside the bundle. In the bundle. There's a bundle. Inside of that bundle, which is inside of a bundle, which is inside of a bundle, there's another bundle. Inside of that bundle, there's a bundle inside of a bundle. Inside of a bundle. Inside of a bundle inside of a bundle. There's another bundle in that bundle of a bundle of a bundle of a bundle of a bundle, which has another bundle in the bundle, 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 in the bundle. This is all that I got from villages, just like randomly looting them. It's a lot. I think I'm probably just gonna store them like this in the meantime if we ever need something. I do think it would be nice to have some sort of multiple use for the bundles, because I really like this utility one that we got. Oh, I forgot a lead actually. Yeah, so what I want to do is I also want to store 2 leads in here, and I want to go ahead and mark this bundle as a unique one. Let me see if I can't name it here. Oh, you can. Let's call it Utility Belt. Still stores everything in there. And let's dye it as well. So we're going to have this basically as our catch-all thing of a bunch of different stuff that we find useful whenever we explore. We might put more stuff in here, maybe even probably ender chests once we get access to those. But yeah, first use of dye that we ended up having. Okay, let's start working on the roof. I think I'm gonna cook up some terracotta for that. Where is... I mined like a whole ton of clay a while ago. Yeah, so I'm gonna fire this up. And then we'll go ahead and play around with some colors, see what we want to make it look like. We're also gonna give ourselves a start of a little tiny cactus farm. Just like put them down here and have them be growing. I don't need you right now. I should light up the river at some point. I think that'll probably be a good thing to do because I am sick and tired of getting drowned. Yeah, I'm gonna mine this up. I left this hanging last time when we grabbed a bit of sand from this area on episode 1, but it is time for it to go. And have a little cactus thing here. I do want to make a automatic cactus farm using just some pistons, I think. But we might do that a little bit later. I'm going to just start growing some more. Actually have a stockpile of them going, you know? Go ahead and actually name our horse this time. Polka Dot. I love it when Endermen just run teleport all over the place during the raid. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. I was gonna say I need a place to put this, but I don't even really know where. I was thinking of putting it somewhere in the ceiling or somewhere here, but there's not really much space for it. This thing is gonna be like my pain point because it's a good block to use. I just don't know where to stick it. Anyway, all right. So what I kind of want to do for the ceiling itself, though, I was thinking I'm just gonna use the regular terracotta for now. Before I get some more from the cactus. They're like slow growing. The idea is kind of to cover most of it with like sides on this. And then we would put birch leaves, just kind of like hanging off like this. And then sometimes we can add some extra depth to it by making them hang like that. Maybe, I don't think I'll go down this far, but yeah, something like that. Though it's gonna be kind of hard to put lighting in there. What I'm thinking, because this is gonna be green, I'm thinking maybe some copper. Can I put them in here? I can. Maybe just these types of stairs. Yeah, I'm just gonna do one. So, because they're gonna be, it's gonna be green up there. I think the oxidized copper I can put sort of like this. And then hide a pumpkin in there. Do I have any pumpkins currently? Okay. Gonna get a jack-o'-lantern. And then sort of just have them be like this. And then there's still some lighting back there, but it's not gonna, it'll like peek out kind of like what we have here. I don't really like seeing the orange there though, so I think what my idea would be is actually make it stick one further. So instead of having the, what's it called? The terracotta on this side, instead have it be kind of like this. And then just have it be all around the side here. And then we'd have a ceiling like that. Again, this is all gonna be green. Punch these out. And then we have leaves back there. And what we can do is, how do I want to do this? I think like this, right? So the oxidized copper stairs are gonna be like here. And the jack-o'-lantern itself is gonna be like that. This is gonna be covered on this side. Somehow, we'll figure it out. But as you can see, there's not any orange that you can see on that side, so it kind of like hides itself almost. I think that's gonna kind of be what we do. Because I think that looks a lot nicer than being able to see the orange. Now, in the middle, I don't know, but we can kind of like hide them where we have these ones. I think I had them, hid these pumpkins down here, so we can just kind of hide them in the same areas. So, yeah. I think that's what I'll do. I'm also going to try and get some extra types of leaves, not just birch. I think flowering azalea leaves would be really good. Those look really nice. Yep. The other thing that I need to think about, I need to start thinking about, is these outside. I don't really know what to do. I have an idea. We picked up a bunch of bricks the other day, and I think maybe having bricks kind of like this would break it up pretty nicely. I don't know if I'm gonna have a door here. Part of me kind of wants to have a piston door on this side, actually, which is I think that's what I'll do. I think we'll implement that. But I think kind of like a brick thing around here, and then like have some granite on the outside and something, and then sort of just make it connect with the roof up top is kind of what we're gonna do. But I think I'll try and implement this at some other time. Right now, it's leaves. It's roof time. All right. I'm gonna get to gathering and putting down a base, basic scaffolding up here. Oh, that's another thing I gotta plant. Where is it? I got bamboo. Put this down. There we go. All right. Gonna work in a bit. Where's the trident guy? There's the trident guy. Oh, okay. Before he even had the chance. Whew. Oh, we can make mossy cobble. Oh, neat. Okay. Okay, so I actually kind of want to do something over here. I marked this sort of area a couple episodes ago. I was gonna show it off at some point, but I never got around to it. But what I want to do is actually kind of clear this area down, and I want to try and like rebuild our wood farm like over here. But not this episode, obviously. We might do that some other time, but the way that I was going to do it was with moss blocks, because if you bone meal moss blocks on top of stone, look at that. All of the stone then turns into more moss blocks. So it's not as pick intensive, and since we kind of want to do this to get azalea leaves anyway, I think this is kind of a good idea just to stockpile on some moss and azalea stuff, and in the meantime start clearing the area because this is a lot of stone and I don't want to mine all of it. And while we're working on something like that, I think it's time that we upgrade to a diamond hoe. Your mother is so employed right now. This is actually not a bad way to clear out a bunch of area. This is going pretty fast. It's a bit chaotic, all things considered, but I mean, that's already a good amount of this place. Just shaving off. And we're already up to a lot of moss blocks. One thing that we can do with this also is just refund however much moss we spent into it to just back into the composter, because you get way more moss, like chances out of bone mealing moss there than you spend for it, you know? So just a single piece of bone meal does a lot more. It will give you a lot more bone meal out of bone mealing the moss than you spent on it. I feel like I said that 3 times over, but yeah, it's good. It is so green here now. Oh my goodness. All right, while we're here then, I think I'll go ahead and try to bone meal this. And we're gonna get our flowering azalea leaves, as well as regular azalea leaves, which I think might also look good enough to put in the build. And that's it. I have another one. Oh, I used the pumpkin shears. Oops. Okay. There we go. My inventory is full as heck. Get it even fuller. Do you also get the flowering stuff if you bone meal regular azalea? You do. So all that the differences between the flowering azalea and azalea is just like cosmetic from when you place it down, I guess. Good to know, good to know. I have way too much moss now. Oh, dear. Scaffolding. Oh, this is nice. I don't think I've ever gotten the chance to use this. Okay. So another thing I realized, we can actually use moss blocks as well. Kind of like add a little bit more texture inside of here, so it's not just green terracotta, because we can see a little bit of it through the leaves. So having a different block texture as well will kind of like, at least I think, slightly make it look nicer. It's not all the same block that you're seeing upstairs. Yeah, something like that. I don't know specifically what we're gonna be doing on this side, so I'm just gonna like keep this clean for now. we're looking at this side only, making sure that this side looks okay. It's gonna look a little bit ugly for now, at least for a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and start sprinkling in a couple of leaves here. I think just azalea stuff will look really good right now because it kind of goes a little bit with the moss. Let's go ahead and make a ring around it. We're not really gonna be able to see the innermost one, so I'm just gonna fill this up with the regular leaves. Then now once we're in the middle, we're gonna try and make like a couple of hanging like patches. Be like a couple like here, over here, and then mix that in with a couple of the regular ones as well. Something like this. Leaves, organics are really great, because really you do just kind of like put stuff down. You put stuff down and it eventually ends up looking kind of pretty. My favorite build style. Because it's pretty easy. So I'm just gonna finish this up. Yeah, put another one over here. This one feels a little bit empty of color. Oop. Like that. Oh my goodness, we have a roof. Kind of. We need a couple more kind of sticking out the sides, but that's not that bad. This one feels a little bit empty. Yeah, that's like a roof. It's a little bit close to the ground, I will admit. We only have about 3 blocks of clearance, but I don't know if I really want to make this roof any taller. I think it looks okay for now. Let's live with it for a bit and we'll see how it feels. I wanted to give a little bit of a preview of what it'll look like when we start removing all the torches and putting some more walls up. The brightness level of it. Yeah, it's the lights up here actually working pretty well. You can't even really see them that much, which is a little bit funny. You also can't really see the difference between the green terracotta and the moss, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we're about at the end of our episode today, guys. I wanted to show this off. I actually went ahead and changed my skin between episodes. Updated it from the look we had last time. I kind of was getting a little bit tired of the striped shirt. I'm not gonna lie, so have a little bit of this now. You can see the back of it too. So yeah, we got we're getting upgrades, and we finally have a roof on our house. It's finally starting to feel a bit homely, you know? We're getting there. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys take care of yourselves and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!